and last one. Alright, so now that's all textures are done, set up. What we're going to do now is basically set up all the parts for animation, similar to what we did with the grenade. This time we're going to go into a little bit more detail, because you got to think trigger, magazine, cocking handle, and some animators like little extras, such as we've got here the folding stock. Third person animation will ejection port will fly open when a round pops out, just things like that. So what we'll do begin with is I'll just attach everything into one. When you're attaching, make sure you match the material to material IDs, otherwise your textures will all go skew-if. So I'm just going to attach all these, so it's all one piece as it is now. Okay, and then from there I'll select element, and I'll go through one by one and select all the parts that we want to have as separate objects for animation. So the way we do this, select all the polys using element, and down here in edit geometry there should be a button called detach. Hit detach, just click OK, and that's trigger. No, I haven't got the whole thing selected. Do I? There we go. Just be sure, yeah, be sure not to do that. As you see, I've got that bit there selected by accident, which is just easy. Just deselect it. To make sure you've got the right piece, just move it down or something, and if it stretches like that, you know you've done something wrong, like it has for me. Alright, give me a minute. I'll try and... Alright, so I've gone through. I actually had a bit of problems selecting the right vertices. Should have it now. Yep, that's fine. So detach that piece. Right, magazine's detached. Other ones, folding stock. And cocking handle, which again they haven't done the best job at modeling it, so selecting it poly by poly, which is kind of annoying. Alright, there, detach that one as well. Alright, and that should do for the amount that we need. Okay, now we're going to go up to schematic view, and we're going to name these objects to the best way possible. The way we're going to do this is main firearm itself up here. Yeah, piss off. Up here, underscore underscore, capital H for hand, capital F for fire, capital A for arm. Right, so it should say hand firearm. Alright, I actually spelled that wrong anyway. So that should be hand firearm, and we always do the magazine as number 1. So select the magazine, number 1. We'll go from there. It really doesn't matter because the animator will do the rest. So number 2 we'll just make the trigger. Number 3 we'll do the cocking handle. Number 4 we'll do the buttstock. And this piece here, you also need to name hand firearm with the underscores. So actually I think it's already named it. Yeah, there it is. Alright. From here, all these pieces here are what I'm going to refer as the animation pieces. Alright, the animation group. Alright, that's what I'm going to call it. And then I'm going to refer to the main piece as the actual weapon itself. Alright, so the animation group is going to be linked, which we use this, or connected to the firearm itself. Alright, so we'll just do that simply by clicking and dragging it onto the main weapon, like so. So now these here are child objects of this piece here. So if I move the actual firearm itself, it will move the animation pieces as well. Right, so from there I'm just going to put that back in the center of the scene, like so. And from here, I'm just going to hide it all. Hang on. Like I said, cold. Alright, from here I'm going to set up the scene by going to Create tab, and then going to Helpers, this one here, like a little measuring tape, and we're going to make a point, like so. With that point, we're just going to make sure it's at position 0, x0, y0, z0. Alright, from there we need to create a dummy, which is a little box, and again that needs to be at 0, 0, 0. Okay, from there, hang on, bear with me, sorry, doorbell. Okay, from here we need to rename the point itself to root underscore bundled mesh underscore, like so, and the dummy we're going to call it geom0, like so. We're then going to clone geom0 and call it geom1. Then we're going to clone it again and call it lod0. Clone it again. There's going to be a bit of this. This one will be lod1. Again, clone. This time, lod0. Clone it again. Lod1. Okay. So now, schematic view, we got this. Alright, and the way to set this up will be connect tool again. The two geometries go under the root bundle mesh. Alright, and then one lod0